Walker, KO, Walker, KO, Walker, KO, Walker, KO. Boy, white black, bitch, tell me what
This was
let's do it. Man, they think they can see us, man. This that some shit, my niggas. They can't see us, man. Well, see my birds, you understand, nigga. Zone City, whatever.
Tommy Egan, you're going to prison. Tommy Egan.
I know you.
You're involved with a bad man. If Miguel Garcia finds out that you're fucking his little sister, he might take you off the map before I do.
The feds are on us hard.
Junard and Claudia are the ones that point the feds in our direction.
Now that my brother is working with Tommy, we need the Serbs on our side. Unless we're ready to go to war.
What's going on, YouTube? We back in the Low Key Cave, Keyshawn Knobs YouTube page, aka Mr. Low Key, aka the Low Key Horror Cave. And we are back, man, with some more power. And yo, at this point, yo, I don't know who else about to catch a damn body, because we been getting body after body after body after body after each episode ever since about your boy D-Mac took out the cop, man. But let's get into it, man. Tommy. Once again, man, Tommy is very, very smart, very, very calculated. And we talked about it last episode. The nigga is not stupid. Your boy Vic, though, he hesitated at all. Took out a damn cop, took out the fed that the other cops had watching Tommy pretty much, especially the main joint. She really on Tommy's ass, and she been wanting him bad. But it's the way Tommy handled the situation. Because whatever or however this play out, Vic is the one that shot the cop. So once again, whether Tommy believe Vic is doing whatever he's doing or he's not, he is the one who did what he did. So Tommy is still putting himself in the distance between what's going on with the cops and how they on his ass and what's going on with Vic, man. But yo, because either way it was going to go, Tommy was either going to kill Vic and the cop, or Vic was going to kill the cop like he did. Either way, Tommy wasn't about to goddamn go out like that. But the situation with your girl, man, as far as the chick that really want Tommy, she going all the way in now. And being that somebody died on her side as far as the fed that she had watching Vic, even though it was her fault, it's like, my nigga, Vic was warning you, telling you back off. You need to keep him a little bit of a distance back. Nah, not her, because once again, she had everybody on her ass, and she was like, no, 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 no. But now she's like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go full front. I'm going to go let Tommy know who's who and what's what. Your girl, though. Shanti. Claudia trying to make her little moves, and of course she got this stuff going on with the Serbs, because of course with her brother Vic teaming up with CBI and the situation with Tommy still coming after her ass, she need that protection from the Serbs. So she doing what she doing. But you know your girl Shanti, and I know I've been calling her Jukebox 2.0. That please y'all don't kill me, don't come after me. I know she is not Jukebox. It's just the way she been handling her stuff. And like I said, this is power book for Force. Force outside of Liliana, who was kind of a strong, dominant female or whatever. I feel like, you know, with the whole comparisons, you know, what we get with Tasha, first of all, Rock, of course, with my girl Mary J. Blige's character, I can't remember her name right now, but as far as these dominant, strong, black female characters, that's all I'm saying. She's definitely not Jukebox, but it's the way she's been positioning herself, and she's not stupid in the way she's playing it smart. Even in this position, when Claudia letting her know about the whole thing with them teaming up and letting the Serbs join in, and she lets Claudia know, like, yo, we ain't got to go to war. We can go ahead and let this play out, being that war is going to pretty much get in the way of them making the money that they trying to make. She's smart. She calculated. That's what I'm saying. So it's really going to kind of see how this play out between her and Claudia, but you can kind of see this teaming, this whole woman building thing teaming up, especially with the Serbs kind of being on the nose with their whole woke speech, because the Serbs have this conversation with Claudia, and this whole thing with women thinking they in charge of some shit like that. It was some woke shit, man. It was some real woke shit. But anyway, I don't mind this little team up with Claudia and Shanti. Like I said, I still feel like Shanti is in control of the situation. But when it comes to her and Junard, it's still kind of a mixed bag with me just a little bit, but it does feel like Jannard has her still. And that's the whole thing with old buddy coming to Shanti talking about. It feels like you kind of digmatized or whatever. But it's more so, I think, with her just being in love with Jannard. And it's going to be interesting to see how this play out between her and Jannard, because I almost see Shanti killing Jannard. I could see this happening by the end of the season, especially with her trying to come in this position of control, or Jannard killing Shanti. But it could be a big spin if Shanti ends up killing Jannard, because I just don't feel like her character is going nowhere no time soon. And I feel like she's just somewhat of in that position to become a big obstacle for Tommy now, depending on how that play out. Yeah, your boy JP is back, man. I got to talk about him a little bit, man. Even the way he stands gets on your nerves now. It's like, it's something with the way they done position his character. And once again, the nigga has been in the house the whole season. Ever since we left last season with the situation with him and D-Mac, he ain't been outside the house. All his scenes has been inside of a goddamn house. Why the fuck don't this nigga JP leave the house? Kate has came back into the picture, man, and they finally revealed to her that D-Mac's not dead. And it's kind of strange a little bit for me, the reason that they kind of, I guess I kind of get it, but then I don't, because what was she going to do even if she knew D-Mac wasn't dead? Outside of them saying, look, why didn't they just explain to her, like, we got this situation going on. Kate has been around for a minute. She's dealt with Ghost and Tommy situations or whatever. So why wouldn't she understand, or why wouldn't she listen to them explain the situation for the reason why they doing what they doing with D-Mac, instead of them saying, yeah, we killed him? That's just kind of weird. That was just a little weird, but yeah, JP explains it to her, and like I said, man, this is something with his character. I don't know what y'all gonna do with him, but if y'all getting rid of him this season, I won't be mad at all, bro. We could keep Jannard and we'll keep Shanti over him. Hell, I damn near would have killed Walter Flynn over JP with the shit he got going on. But anyway, Miguel, Tommy making these moves. Him and Diamond got their plan because, of course, they still trying to be the main connect. So now Tommy is making this play because we got the big guy that's over Miguel coming into town because his daughter having some type of wedding ceremony going on. So now Tommy making this move. And you know how this is going to play, being that he got the situation going on with Miguel's sister, and she definitely not feeling this. But Tommy doing what he doing, feeling like he can make this play. Diamond is wanting his ass, though, because he know, though, as far as Tommy, he know the feds on him, but he, like I said, dude has been doing this for a long time, and he knows how to maneuver. And they do kind of make a little hints towards him as far as the main girl is on his ass, pretty much letting Tommy know that maybe I'll slide a little something to Miguel to let him know what you're doing with his sister. Like, she is on it. Like, after the situation happened with the Fed being killed or whatever that she had watching Tommy, now she's kind of making these little moves and just taking it back to them similarities of your boy Sax and what he was willing to do. I ain't comparing her to Sax, but I'm just saying with the whole team and what they had going on when they was going after Ghost and Tommy and them or whatever in the original Power or whatever. It's going to be interesting to see how desperate she gets or what she tries to do to get to Tommy. But anyway, the situation with Miguel, man, your boy comes in, he makes his play, and old buddy is listening, and he likes Tommy. Everything is coming all the way back to Miguel and what the grandmother was trying to tell Miguel, even all the way at the beginning when she was like, man, why you letting this white boy in? Why you trusting him? And once again, we out here for Tommy, but I said it. Miguel's grandmama is smart. She telling him the truth. She's right. She was on point. And now he is seeing it. So it's going to be interesting to see how Miguel's going to try to deal with this situation with Tommy coming in pretty much making his play and trying to move him on out and him being the main guy. So, and that's another thing, and I don't know if they don't spoke on this. Are we getting to a situation, because I know they trying to get to that connect as far as the cartel or whatever. And I'm wondering if we are going to the route of the Lobos route and they doing that. And I've been hearing these little rumblings about Lobos possibly being like kin to Miguel and his sister and them or something like that. It's going to be interesting to see how that play out if that's the situation that's going on, which I don't think right now. I really don't think that. But it's definitely interesting to see how your boy Miguel going to deal with this situation with Tommy, man. Like I said, it's all the way almost coming down to a point where Miguel's sister going to have to make a choice between her brother and Tommy, and that's kind of her dilemma right now, what she's trying to explain to Tommy, because your boy Tommy is like, nigga, I'll take him out. You want me to take him out? Want me to take him out on some baby boy shit? But it's like, nigga, that's my brother. No. But see, that's what I'm saying. How is this going to play out? And will it be a situation where she possibly ends up getting killed and they end up blaming each other, going back and forth? Because you know how the situation has always played out with Tommy and his relationships, and even with her, as far as the cop coming to visit Miguel's sister, letting her know about Keisha. It's going to be a lot to see how this go, because it can definitely turn into a situation where Miguel's sister could end up being killed because of what Tommy and Miguel got going on, especially with the Serbs. And speaking of the Serbs, man, you get, once again, Tommy is making a whole lot of moves, and we're going to get the diamond, but Tommy is making a whole lot of moves, and he is trying to get to the main plugs, going to establish with the Serbs and the people that's getting their product from the Serbs. So now, being that he is cut the Serbs out, especially from the main supplier, now he's making his moves on who the Serbs be supplying. And the Serbs hearing about this, they pretty much come in and try to take everything out and take everybody out. So this kind of helps Tommy with them joining on with him, especially when they come with this meeting and Diamond isn't able to make it. So let's go to your boy Diamond. Yeah, man. Oh, man. I seen this coming. I just didn't know how it was going to play out, because Diamond has had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And you already know when it comes to this type of shit, you can't be doing it. And that's kind of the thing that him and Tommy has had kind of going on, especially in this episode where Tommy's like, what's going on? His head is not in the game. And you can see, man, when you, especially with these type of shows, Diamond's had kind of some shit going his way, kind of. Everything been going kind of good. And I said it, old buddy was going to come back. I knew that stepdaddy wasn't going nowhere. I knew he was coming back into play. But I didn't know it was going to go down like this. Because, once again, you can even see it in Diamond that he's having this kind of dilemma. That being that he done went through what he went through, going to prison, coming back out, the situation with his father passing, the situation with Jannard, feeling like he kind of responsible for that. Everything is coming into play. And now with him being a mentor to this kid that he's been training to boxing, and this kid having his speech coming up, and him kind of being somebody there that's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, the person he looking up to. And Diamond looking in the mirror saying, I'm not even this guy. I'm this whole totally different person. Mass killer, drug dealer, you know? So this definitely seemed like it was a play on Diamond and him trying to play both sides, even though it felt like this wasn't even about Diamond, being that it was basically some jealousy with this kid. And the other kid seeing what he's doing or what he's got going on. And I ain't gonna say I love it, but this is definitely a play on how shit go today. Niggas ain't not trying to fight, especially if you end up losing in the fight. And you having somebody like, nah, bump that, who pulling out guns. That's how situations go. And that was a real reality check, especially in this episode. With everything else that's going on, like I said, with Tommy kind of being a superhero here and there, whatever, or forcing itself as far as a show. And I already said this about Power overall with the comparisons, you know, Snowfall, The Wire, what I feel like those two shows kind of have more of a reality base as far as having stuff that can really actually happen. Not saying stuff can't happen in force, but it feel like they be just overcoming too much shit, especially Tommy. Ghost had his issues, but Tommy just be like, just, this nigga, he can't be touched. With all that being said, this shit hits Diamond, because these kids pretty much jealous of the little kid he's been training. They pretty much try to come up and start some shit with him, and he end up whooping their ass, man, and he been training with Diamond. But you know, there ain't nobody trying to lose no fight in this day and age, and they end up shooting him. So now Diamond got to deal with this. And then the mama coming out of nowhere. And I thought the stepdaddy was going to have something to do with this, but he don't. With all that being said, the damn stepdaddy definitely comes back into play, because he ends up going and hollering at Diamond's probation officer. And once again, with this whole episode, it was so much with Diamond. The whole thing with him seeming like he's about to build this new little family. The probation officer coming over, pretty much giving him his praise, telling him, man, you ain't even got to take a P test today. You good, man. I'm out of here. You good job. You knew this shit wouldn't go good. But yes, man, the stepdaddy ends up coming to tell the PO that Diamond ain't who he seems. So you need to go holler at him. And your boy Diamond is grieving. They over there about to resupply and everything, and he telling old buddy, don't go in the basement, leave the shit right here. And he's just throwing the drugs and money all over him while he's sitting in a barber chair. And you knew somebody was going to pop up. And Tommy ends up coming over. But you know, not just Tommy. After the probation officer done heard all this, he ends up popping up. And I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't see this coming. I did. I thought Tommy was going to do what he do, or I didn't know how this was going to play out. But your boy Diamond goes straight Michael Myers on the PO. I was like, oh shit. Is this the Diamond people been talking about? once again, ever since, even from the first season, Diamond coming out of prison, he been kind of on this rehabilitation type of shit. And even with him kind of joining forces with Tommy, he still ain't kind of been like the guy that we been hearing about. But now, nigga pull out a switchblade. Like, he went old school with this shit. He pull out a switchblade. But I'm thinking we about to get reintroduced to Diamond. And now we about to get the real Diamond. So it's gonna get crazy. And even with this little grin that we get from Tommy, because Tommy pretty much has a conversation with his lawyer, and he finds out that it is a snitch within the organization. But he don't know who it really is, and his first mindset is pretty much kind of feel like going towards Jernard. Even Diamond probably a little bit because of the situation with that cop, and then the whole thing with the PO, and the fact that in this entire episode, Diamond ain't been showing up with these important meetings that they've been having. So he probably had that little thought, just that little thought in the back of his head, especially when he heard this news. But once he seen this situation go down with Diamond, it pretty much confirmed that Diamond definitely not the snitch. So I think that's kind of the reason he was smiling. But not only that, it's the fact that he's seeing how Diamond been kind of in and out, not really all the way down. And now he's seeing what Diamond is going through, and he's seeing him kind of transform into like this beast. He's like, yeah, this is the nigga I've been waiting for. This is the guy I've been needing in this organization. The only thing is, Tommy, is you gonna be able to tame this monster? How you know he's gonna be able to function with everything that's going on? Is this guy that you gonna be wanting to work with? Because give or take, Diamond having 1 foot in, 1 foot out, he still was able to function. He had a mindset. He was even able to tell Tommy about situations where, like, bro, you need to chill. Give or take, Tommy didn't listen. He still was able to do certain things and move a certain way. But he still kind of had a dilemma on what he was trying to do, especially when he was doing the training for that kid. And after that, he pretty much feel like it ain't nothing to lose as far as Diamond. And he's ready to go all in. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see how this go moving forward, man. Your boy Vic, though. Yeah. He's pretty much ready to go tell it all now. They pretty much got his ass cornered. And now he's pretty much saying that Tommy is the one that shot the cop. But this is why I said Tommy is smart. Because in the back of my head, I'm thinking Tommy had this in his mind saying, okay, if this guy is snitching, I'm going to make you do this deed. Because if it does come out that you are the snitch, guess what? Now you a murderer. So, hey, I ain't had nothing to do with this. I was right here. Blase. Tommy made that play, and I feel like he did that on purpose, intentionally, to get Vic to shoot that cop. Just so if you are the snitch, now you got blood on your hands. Because either way, I was going to shoot both of y'all, so it really didn't matter. So it's going to definitely be interesting to see how this play out because, yeah, your boy Vic, this definitely could be, if it's not, it's got to be his last season. It's got to be it. Like, Claudia is definitely going to be the last of the Flynns after this. But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this recent episode of Power Book 4 Force Season 2, Episode 8. Definitely let me know. And once again, whatever we've been feeling about Force, definitely with me, saying this is the weakest one. I still feel like it ain't as good as far as Raising Kanan, which I feel like is the best, or even Power Book 2 Ghost. But it's definitely getting there. It's getting there. Each episode, like, we've been getting bodies, and we getting major bodies. But y'all let me know how y'all feeling about this recent episode. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell, let you know when I upload new videos. Other than that, we out.